the microphone on? Yeah, no, it's on. Excellent. Awesome. Because that would be cool, doing the whole thing without any sound at all. Just couldn't grab this quickly before we start. Because I meant to do this beforehand, but forgot. Super organized. Okay, there we go. Done that. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. So hopefully you're having a good Sunday, and we are doing the last round today. So the last of 3, and actually let's check the feature. Is there anything for me to claim? No, there's nothing for me to claim. And we won the first round. We won the last round as well. Awesome. So actually our defense held up ridiculously well on one side. Once it loads, what's it? The Cog's turn. So this side he cleared all one without even trying. Great. But on this side you can see actually Padme's been injured with the way it looks. And that's because he attacked her multiple times and couldn't get through her. So took out the other 2 eventually, but 4 times and still couldn't beat her. So always good to have her on defense. And then obviously we full cleared, so it was really not anywhere near close. So win the first round, win the second round. So now if we win the third round, we win the miniature event. Hopefully that'd be cool because you can get a bunch of nice rewards. But this one is a little difficult. We can look at his roster first. Let's look at this. So Exarch, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure that's a name from some book at some point. I want to say it's from Shadows of the Empire, maybe, which is from between episode 5 and 6. I think that's where he's from. Is that character? But in any event, he has about the same total power as me. So that's great, and he's got a similar-ish roster. I mean, he's got super. I mean, I would love this. I can't wait to get to this. It's going to take me like a year before I get around to leveling the Mandalorian because he's not actually that useful right now for random events, the Mandalorian, but he is useful in matches, and he is super cool. But I mean, he's got Darth Malak like I do, and he's got Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan. He's got all the same kind of characters as me for the most part. He's got Wampa. I don't have Wampa actually. That would suggest he's trying to get Jedi Knight Luke because you need Wampa to get Luke. I guess because it recreates that bit in episode 5 where Luke's upside down in the ice cavern. But and you also need Relic 7 Vader, I think, for Jedi Knight Luke. So I presume that's what he's building towards now. He's got the previous Luke and other bits. I guess that is. But he's randomly got one good Ewok. Don't know what that's about. Why not? Darth Maul as well, randomly. I don't know why he's got some of these, but then he's got some of the good characters he's just not bothered to level at all. So I really need to get a new mouse. One that doesn't think I'm selecting things when I'm just rolling through things. So we should beat him, I hope, because I think we have a slightly better roster in total than he does. But it's always the way they set them up. So we got said Rebels on defense. Rebels are really an attacking team, so random to leave them on offense, on defense. Sorry. Again, Geos. Everyone leaves Geos, and everyone leaves Old Republic. These are teams that people have to level for events, but then they have to do something with them after a while because they don't use them very much because they're not that exciting. So leave them on defense and just try and hope for a win randomly. The Sith trio from Knights of the Republic 2. But only a 6-star Darth Nihilus. That should be right. That's going to be a troll team right there. I mean, I said a similar one. I actually said a very similar troll team set because I've got my I use Old Ben rather than Enfys Nest. Old Ben, but it's a very similar idea behind it because Enfys Nest is it's a real pain in the ass. And then he said his low-level Padme team there, so that should be fine. So what are we gonna do? Well, we gotta. I think just given the points because I think this side is probably slightly harder, but this side is worth more points. So we'll do this side first and see what characters we have left, and hopefully I don't run out of characters by the time we get in. I'm honest, I'm hoping as well as time to not actually lose a match, because the past two we have lost one match on the way to winning, and it would be nice to not lose a match. So I don't think, what is the direct counter to Darth Treya? I can't think of that right now. Okay, we'll leave her for the minute. We'll focus on this. So Nest is a hard one, and the best way to beat Empress Nest, because of the stack in health. Come on, yeah, the stack in health and protection that she gains. Because every time she gets damaged, she gets bonus protection. So every time you hit her, she gets stronger. So the best way to beat her is actually using Darth Nihilus. But not straight up Darth Nihilus, because if you use Darth Nihilus in this team, my version of this team, it won't work, because my version of this team is not very good. So we should probably use, I'm tempted to use the Emperor actually, no, not 501st. Where are they? Sith. Yeah. So yes, use the Emperor and use Darth Vader, and then use Nihilus. I'm tempted to use that, but also part of me just tempted to throw in someone like Darth Malik, because I know I won't lose the fight if I throw him in. Like literally the ultimate counterbalance to someone like Nest is to throw him in, and the fight will just grind to a halt on the other side. But then I don't know what I would use as the other two with him. Could do that. I mean, I could use my own Darth Treya, but then I could also use Darth Malak rather than Sion, because Malak is way stronger and almost unbeatable, and her ability is awesome, because every time they attack out of turn, they damage themselves 35% of their own health. You can't kill them with that, but if they're constantly counterattacking, it means she will negate that. But mine's not very strong. It's only gear 9, so it's not very strong. And I don't really want to use. I don't want to use Darth Vader on his own without the Emperor, because those two work nicely together. It's all these difficult problems. I mean, the advantage of using him is that he gives all Sith 35% extra health and potency, so they can hit negative status effects. Go with that. We'll go with that, because I want to use Nihilus to get rid of the Nest. That's for sure, because she can instant kill one character after, I think it's 7 turns or 3 turns if he uses his cooldown reduction. Good games, plug it in slowly. It was just shock him. No, he resisted. Obviously he did. We'll just avoid hitting Nest. There's no point in hitting Nest at the minute. So yeah, it's just 8 turns straight off. But then every time you do that, it reduces the cooldown by 3. So yeah, just gonna work our way through this guy. Stormtrooper hard. Just zap him, repeatedly zap him. 5. And just this will kill him. Yeah, nice. Oof, stuns. Days. So isn't days? Yeah, days. I don't like days. But he's got fear now for attack. Basically, if you critically hit someone on Darth Malik's team, the opponent gets fear. It's that purple thing there. And if you get fear, you can't attack until it disappears, which basically means until, yeah, you did like that where the bug was blue, or whether they lose it. Okay, we'll just do that. Kill her. Bam. And then, so this one, she is going to start counterattacking, not he. She's going to start counterattacking. Oh, thankfully, he is constantly putting up, because basically it's these two are negating each other, because she gets stacking critical attack, and every time someone gets critically attacked on this team, he puts up a taunt. So see, every time, and then he puts it back up every time she dispels it with her basic, which is kind of funny actually, in some respect, the way they're working it. Okay, yeah, just stun her, because it makes the whole thing a lot easier. And then just work it down slowly. There we go, and then there we go. That's a good score as well. Nice. Good way to start. Sunday night. Just about. Okay, so what we got? So who is the counter for these guys? I still can't remember. So I've got lots of stuff. I'm just gonna work out now the order of these. Yeah, that's the way they fall like that. I'm tempted to use Jedi Knight Revenant Darth Revenant individually on these two teams and blow those two away. Then use my Luke on this one, because that'll destroy that team. Which means if we do that, we don't have those teams for this side. Which means we have what we've got left. If I take those out. General Grievous and clones. No, don't do that. Clones. Yeah, it's going to be General Grievous and clones. We're going to have to do these two. I just don't know which round they'll work. I want to say clones would be better for these guys. They attack out of turn. Whereas Padme has a super annoying ability that one. Which one is it? Is it that ability? No, it's not that ability. It's this one. Come on. There we go. Yeah, whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, they gain stacking protection. Or they gain protection. Does not stack. The problem is clones attack out of turn. Whatever. I'm bound to lose one match today, so let's just do that. Right. So use Shakti. I'll use Rex. I'll use 5s. I mean, to be honest, my team is better. It's just a question of can we actually pull through and do it, right? Yeah. So we get the 10 meter first. Then it'll be her turn next. Oh no, it's his turn next. I really want to get rid of Anakin. It doesn't really matter actually, because she's just going to do protection up. There you go. That's a bonus protection up. Right. So I'm just going to keep putting the taunt. Force him to constantly have the defense. Because I really want Rex's ability here, which will blow anyone away on that team. Oh. I feel like my game half crashes every time Anakin does that ability. It's like, okay. So the other good thing is that they can't build up courage like they can normally as easy. Yeah, cool. Because her basic dispels positive status effects. Ooh, don't kill 5s. Don't you do it. No. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, just get him back with a taunt, and that's critical hit protection as well. One more turn and then he can blow someone away. Heal him up again. I love using Shakti in the clones because her kit is so perfectly put together. If she's not too strong, it's like not impossible. There we go. Bam. There we go. She's gone. Oof, the screen goes nuts. Basically, when anyone who's Galactic Republic dies on Jedi Knight Anakin's team, he instantaneously gets a turn and all of his cooldowns, I think, get reset as well. I have to check about the cooldowns reset, but he instantaneously gets a turn. Which is why he just did that then, and just tried to destroy my screen. Thankfully. Oof. Healing back up. And yeah, we go. Okay, so it's now just can we actually manage to get some more banners? Like, you'll do that because if she attacks out of turn, she'll heal. No, not quite. Yeah, let's kill her. Bam. Harsh, but I mean, Ahsoka, a good character, but she's not that strong physically. She's not going to have health. Oh, okay. Right. Then General Grievous will get rid of these guys. That is true. General Grievous does get to throw tantrums, unfortunately. General Grievous does not. Well, General Grievous does cough, but he doesn't get to throw tantrums. No. Anakin throws tantrums. Wow. They're so close to each other, except they're not really at all. Yeah, his kit's actually, I think I've used mine already, so I can't show you in a minute. But yeah, he basically gets instantaneously as allowed to attack, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that guy quite. They made him a lot stronger maybe 6 months ago, because before he was pretty pathetic, and then they completely reworked his kit to make him usable, basically, because he was a waste of time, quite frankly. I don't even know if this is a good idea. Actually, this was my best other team I had left, and it seemed like a good idea. I want to stun him actually. I want to stop him reducing his AoE, reducing his annihilate ability. There we go. He's gone. There we go. Now, I mean, Trey is cool because she's got this isolated ability, which is nice because it means no one can actually give him positive effects, and he can't positively affect anyone else on his team. So I can't heal him or anything like that when he's like that. But it's not going to matter because it turns out that General Grievous is a good way to fight against Darth Trey. I did not know that. Oh, really? Can we heal him back up a lot or not really? Oh, he's got a heal block. Heal immunity, of course he can't. Oh dear. And I bet we can't do it again. No, we can't. Okay. But that was quite easy all the same, so I shouldn't really complain getting 53. Yeah, But the thing is, I've done some really stupid things in some matches, and I've had to then fix it later on by. But that time it was actually like there were some people who have a much more encyclopedic knowledge about which kits, or which characters, and which things counter which things, because the game is really rock paper. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so if you don't know this, the circles represent the level of gear, so the strength of the character in essence. Grey is the bottom one, then green, and then blue, and then purple, then yellow, then the like fluorescent. Basically, this character is incredibly weak. He doesn't even have a shield. He's that weak, and he's not even level 85. I mean, he couldn't have leveled the guy before using him. I mean, really, I don't even know how much health has he even got. That guy. He's got no mods. Obviously, he's got no mods. I mean, wow. What game spawned? Wow, he's got almost no health and no shield. Excellent. Good sneeze on that guy. He's going to fall over. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. I mean, I make some stupid errors all the time with this game because it is a rock paper scissors type game in many ways, but often I don't have particularly good rock or paper or scissors to fight against or to match the right person. So I sometimes throw in the right thing, but it's super badly leveled. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, one sec. I need to. Okay, who are we gonna fight with who? Okay, that's gonna be Jedi Training Ray. These two are gonna be whoever I can be bothered to throw against because those two teams are nothing basically. This one is gonna be whatever a good team I've got left after using Jedi Training Ray. Okay, we'll use Ray first because she. I do have to actually. I should say this. I do have the teams preset. I don't. Princess Leia. Princess Leia is a pretty cool character actually. She. I don't use it very often because um, she she's kind of gotten out leveled a bit, or power creep has gone past her because she was really cool at the start with her stealth and the critical attacks, but then since since millions of characters have been created since then. I mean, she was one of the original characters for the game when it first came out 5 years ago. When the game had like 80 characters, now the game's got like 250 characters, and she's just been out modded and out leveled and all that. I mean, she's super useful for Luke, for getting Commander Luke Skywalker. That is. I think you also need her for. No, you don't need her for Jedi Knight Luke. I think you just need her for Commander Luke Skywalker. But I don't know. I think she's kind of cool. I don't use it half as much as I should, but then I think there's a Hobbit quote from the Lord of the Rings about using things half as much as they should. But I particularly recommend getting Commander Luke Skywalker quite early on. Yeah, just like Ray just blew that guy away as well without even trying. She just completely destroyed his face. And then yeah, we're just gonna get rid of Fox because Fox is the kind of guy who could ruin my day quite easily because he has stacking offense every time he hits somebody without killing them, which is painful because if he doesn't kill anyone for a couple of turns, and I don't actually. That's actually the next character I'm trying to get at the minute, which is a bit unfortunate because I'm gonna be at. But I can show you in a second. Actually, my roster for this. Yeah. But by the way, Jedi Training Ray destroys First Order. Even Relic First Order, she beats them. Even if you're not Relic, her kit is designed specifically to negate First Order. So yeah, because I can show you my farming for Kylo Ren because that's my current goal. That's my real focus. Because we've got yeah, you can see ignore Jango Fett there. You don't need Jango Fett obviously, and ignore Darth Sion. But the other ones that are favored at the top here, these are all the ones you need for Kylo Ren Unmasked, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I should say. And so it's like slowly giving each one of them up to not that guy, slowly giving the other ones up to gear 12, slowly relicking them up. My Kylo Ren is 5, relic 5 now. It's gonna take. I think I did some Excel calculations because I'm that kind of person, and I figured it's going to take me till about Christmas to get the last few shards for General Hux, for Stormtrooper, and for Sith Trooper, and then to get everyone geared up. The gearing's not actually too painful because you get the gear pieces from Heroic Sith Raid, so which helps for gear 12, and then the relic pieces are not actually that bad until you get to the very top ones. The top relic pieces are a bit painful. These two here, these are really annoying to get hold of. But I only need 3 characters. You need 3 characters for Kylo Ren, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Relic 7, which requires the special pieces, and that's one of them. And then you need Kylo Ren, and then you need Palpatine. So these 3 basically, you need those at that level. But if you ask me again in 6 weeks, I'll probably be quite close. But for now, unfortunately, well, I love. The thing is, I read a lot of people criticizing the game because it's boring, or because it's repetitive, or because they're at the top end of the game, and because there's lots of modes that are the same. But to be honest, if you're not at the top of the game and you don't have all the characters, the game is super fun because you can pick which character you want, you can pick which team you want, you can level them, you can gear them, and you can actually just, if you really love Ewoks, you can make Ewoks the most killer team you can, right? And I mean, lots of people call them murder bears by that point. Or if you really have a thing for the resistance, you just get resistance characters, whatever it is, right? I'm specifically going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren right now because I want to get a Galactic Legend. But at the same time, once I get him, I'm probably not going to get. I'm not going to go for another Galactic Legend for a while. I'm probably just going to stick and level up some of my other characters. Yeah, Palpatine. I mean, I don't know if you just saw it, but I just use Palpatine. I love using Palpatine because his shock. It's just the thing is Palpatine. I think is the second legendary in the game. But he's actually super useful to Sith teams, to Empire teams. You can really use him for almost anything at that point. He's really plug and play for dark side teams, and I love the way he's got shock, and that's always got the AoE stun. I didn't use actually last game AoE stun, but the Ewoks actually how fast is he? I'm trying to think what team to use for this because this is a bit. It's not something I see very often. I don't see that either. Okay, if you're going to relic a character, don't make him that speed because that may as well be year 10, right? Because you got to work on your speed if you're going to play the game. You got to get the mods to get fast characters, and that is not going to help. So I think I'm going to use this is the one fight I'm going to throw away probably badly because I'm not sure what to use. I'm going to use Newt Gunray because I'm going to use Jango Fett and then Asajj Ventress. So the reason I'm using this is, firstly, she's quite high level. She's quite good. I like her. She has a heal too and a stun and a basics. That's nice. Jango Fett has this really cool ability. Old Ben, love Old Ben, Obi-Wan, love Han Solo. I'm going to use Han Solo in a minute because Han Solo is the first character I got to relic because Han Solo has a ship, so he doubles up as being useful both for ships and for fight matches, and he works so beautifully in synergy with Luke and Chewie. I mean, I love the way that characters like that work together. They made it so the teams that are part of the lore actually work as they're supposed to. I like that. It sounds really silly, but I play Marvel Strike Force sometimes, the Marvel one, and to be honest, some of the characters are super plug in and play. You can use whatever and whatever, and it's nice to make really cool random teams. But I love the idea that bounty hunters work together as bounty hunters and rebels work together as rebels. So I mean, if you use R2, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you use C-3PO and Chewie, or Commander Luke Skywalker, use Leia, as you said there as well. Any of those characters, they all mix together really well, and they all synergize brilliantly. I'm going to use Django just because he gets his payout paid instantaneously when you use Newt as the leader, and his payout is damage immunity. So basically, he's invincible for 2 turns. So it means he actually makes it easier to not lose any health. And he also, when he dies the first time, comes back to life with stealth the first time he gets killed. So it actually makes it a bit of a better team makes it easier not to throw the fight away, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, the only one thing I would say about that, actually, one thing Wicked, get rid of Wicked. The only thing I would say about that is you've got to be careful of fighting against Dengar, the bounty hunter. Because if you fight against Dengar, the bounty hunter, and you critically hit him, he stops R2 smoke ability. It's actually part of his kit is to negate that. So watch out for that. That's very annoying. It's part of the Chewbacca event in particular. If you try and get Chewbacca, I'm going to lose. Okay, this fight's actually gone really badly as I'm not watching. I should really pay attention sometimes. Bam, excellent. He's died the first time. Excellent. So does that reduce cooldowns? Oh, okay, yeah. I forget what happens to that ability. What that ability actually does, and we'll pull those all off as well. Bam. Oh, come on, Asajj. Oh my goodness, mate. This is like the one. Jango Fett's invincible for 2 turns. I'm demonstrating how he's also quite useless, even if he's invincible for 2 turns right now, because I'm doing my best to throw this fight away. But but yeah, if you use Newt Gunray as the leader, oh my god, okay, Django, can you do this on your own? Oh dear. Okay, that's gone particularly painful. I've seen literally every week, every match, every time we are throwing one fight away, just like that. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is rather than continue. So basically, if I can do this fight and he dies, then they will all preserve their turn meter. If he, yeah, I mean, this thing is like, do I retreat and just do it again, or do I? Okay, we're good. Well, I can do one more turn at least. We'll do the AOE because they're going to hit him. Yeah, Wicked's really good, which is annoying. Okay, yeah, there we go. Bam. Excellent. Wow, that's like. Oh my goodness me. I can't actually play this game sometimes. Oh dear. Wow. What a dumbass. Okay, so I got a choice. I can use General Skywalker. Can work out which team to use because I've got. Yeah, Wicked's got a cool ability which means that if he does a critical attack, he heals all of your Ewoks, which is nice. But it means that if you're fighting him though and he critically hits you repeatedly, he keeps healing. Okay, we could use Darth Vader. Okay, let's what Empire have we got left? Because Darth Vader is good against Ewoks. I should use Darth Vader first. It's called Stay. It is called Stay Humble. Yeah. It's called being an idiot as well sometimes. Such an idiot. Okay. I mean, even the best players, I'm sure, lose matches sometimes. I can't tell whether I should use a tank because basically, because I lost the fight rather than pulling out, the Ewoks have turn meter, so they get all their turns first. Oh dear. I don't want to put Mace Windu in that. That's going to make no sense. So I'm trying to work out whether to put Darth Sion in because he's a tank. Basically, what I want is Darth Vader to have his turn pretty quick. Because once he does, I'll just activate Merciless Massacre, which gives him all of these bonuses. And I'll just flat with the Ewoks, hopefully. He's like fingers crossed right now, because I'm supposed to easily win the last fight. So if Sion is there, he tanks, I think, if he gets critically hit. I think that's his kit. What is it? Is it that one? If they have pain, I think, is it has 100%. Okay, we'll use that, and this could be like a massive battle sink of just losing characters or throwing them away repeatedly as I keep just throwing people into battle, and just like have bodies on the floor because they get their turns first. Yeah, don't kill Thrawn, but come on, seriously. Okay, there we go. Right, there we go. So we activate Merciless Massacre. So that means, because they're stealth. Oh, jerks. Okay, do that. This is not going to kill him though, because he's relict. So we should just basic, and then he can fract them. There we go. That knocks his 10 meter back, and then we'll get rid of these off with his pain, like that. And now Darth Vader again, because Darth Vader is super fast when he's got Sith allies or Empire allies. How many has he got? Okay, this don't think will kill him. It's not going to kill him. Okay, I'll do a bunch of damage though. Yeah, it didn't kill him. He could back to Vader. Well, it depends. It depends on what point in the game you mean. Because to be honest, I would say the game is based around. I guess there are 2 ways to look at the question, right? One is, what is your favorite character in Star Wars? Because to be honest, you can get a lot of fun out of just playing your favorite character, right? You just, there we go, die. You walk there. Fine. You can get a lot of fun just out of playing as Empire if you love Empire, or Sith if you love Sith, or Jedi or whatever. I guess the question: How? What's the what's your best character in the minute? I guess the main question that would determine what you should farm. Yeah. So, what is your best character in the minute? Well, I'm just gonna. There we go. That's so that is so depressing. Can't believe I threw that away the first time. Jedi Master Luke. So you mean do you mean Jedi? Okay, 1 minute. I don't have Jedi Master. Do you mean the new Jedi? Do you mean Galactic Legend Jedi Luke, or do you mean Jedi Knight Luke, or do you mean Commander Luke Skywalker? Which Luke do you mean? I guess is the question then. Because I would say Jedi Knight Luke is really good. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Galactic Legend Luke is that he's not of the 4 Galactic Legends. He's probably the weakest one at the minute. I'm sure they're going to buff him and make him stronger, right? I'm sure of that. But for now, I mean, I would be tempted to go for, if you haven't got Kylo Ren, I would be tempted to say he's probably the best one to go for. If you haven't got Kylo Ren, because he is awesome. If I can get him, I haven't got him myself. I think he is probably the single-handed best character in the game. Galactic Legend Kylo. He can beat all the other Galactic Legends. He can. I love Commander. General Anakin Skywalker, just as it turns out. But anyway, come on, yeah. I mean, I love. Mine's only 5-star, but I mean he has double turns every time he has a turn, and it's just it's insane. And of course, no one else can be hurt whilst he's standing up like that. So it means you conserve your banners really well as well, because he just, there you go, bam, and then AoE that guy. I could put it also, but I won't. He's just conserving all of the damage for the rest of my team, just like that. Bam. Right. There we go. I mean, Gas is another good one. If you haven't got General Anakin Skywalker, he is obviously an excellent character too. Not only because you can use him brilliantly like that, but to unlock him, you have to use Separatists, and Separatists are cool. I'm just using relatively teams that are not my best ones just for these other bits here, because actually we'll use Jedi because the leftover Jedi for this. I think so. We'll use Bats, and we'll use, where's Ahsoka? I've got Ahsoka leftover as well. Ahsoka, and we'll use just that. Those 2 alone might be enough. Why not? There we go. Yeah, I know. 2. I'm going to send 2 women in. That's all. It's a 2-woman job. There we go. So just give it to her. Bam. Kill him. Oh yeah, I love the way in Grand Arena you get such random teams on the back line, because that's who. There we go. That's who they've got left. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Clear the thing. So we got our obligatory loss there. Makes me sad, but the rest of them walk over quite easy. But yeah, I would definitely say though, in your case, I would either go Galactic Legend Kylo Ren, which is the way I'm going at the minute, because he is the best character in the game, hands down. Or I would, if you haven't got General Anakin Skywalker, I would go for him. He is a character who can beat. Yeah, and I love Star Wars. That's part of the reason why I played this game so much, because there are lots of collector games like this, but there aren't many collector games that have the license like this, right? That's the thing is Star Wars. Because I play Marvel Strike Force. I love Marvel too. I play a couple of other ones, but this one is the one that really pulls me in the most, because it's, use those guys. It's just, I don't know. I particularly love the prequel era, I guess, because of my age. But Star Wars is, I mean, that's why we all play this, right? Because Star Wars is awesome. I need to get Chewie out first. There we go. Okay, we'll just knock his 10 meter back with this. Yeah, we did. Excellent. And we just need to heal up Jolie Binder, hopefully. I do hate the number of turns that Luke gets. Back to him. Actually, we'll do that because then, because the bonus protection then becomes a thing. He keeps counterattacking though, which really annoys me. Can we stun him? Yeah, stunned. Okay, now it's like, can we actually get the? Can we get this back? No, come on, Jolie, have another turn. Don't kill him before that. Oh, he's gonna die. Yeah, will this bring his health? Will this bring his protection back up enough? I don't know if it will. No, Jolie. But I love Star Wars. I have watched it all my life. I love Star Wars games. This one is probably the most fun one I play just because it's on my phone. So it's really easy for me to play wherever. I'm on the bus, particularly, but sometimes if I'm on the train or whatever at work. Yeah, also, once again, just make sure I selected the right opponent there. Yeah, so we'll fight this Old Republic team. We'll use... So again, Luke had Chewie hard counter on Republic. They completely flattened them. Come on, game, don't die on me. Don't die. There we go. Oh, and in the Jedi Council's problem. We'll take him out first if we can. There we go. Oop. And then we'll knock his 10 meter back and take off his buffs. And then we'll take her out with that. Bam. Again, he was my first relic character and he has never let me down yet. And then just Chewie and him work together the way they do those multi-attack like this. The three of them together, they're one of the best three characters. If you were to pick three characters together as a team, those three are pretty impressive. Right, and we're rolling through this side. This side's been much easier because I saved my good teams for this side, so this is like whatever's left. We're gonna use HK47. I haven't used him much recently. Trying to scratch my nose at the wrong time. Yeah, this one should be quite easy because again I'll put fear on the field and then just knock them all out. Come on. Yeah, so he's coming first, but then we'll just put fear on those two. Then we'll give fear to the other two. Oh, of course they're attacking the weak character. What is AoE? Because with stagger, it removes all their turns, and then that AoE which shocks them all, and then hopefully it's bad to last turn. Has he got shock? He does, which means we'll hit them all like that, and then just clear it up, and they go full health. Nice. I mean, Darth Vader is super easy counter to Geos, but I rarely save him for Geos because he's got many other things. Oh, someone else just did that Zeta, my allies. Okay, so I'm not very good at ships. My ships are my weakest part of my game by far, and he's got the Negotiator. Now the Negotiator is strong. General Kenobi ship. It's only 5-star, which means he only has 3 reinforcements, not 4. And he's got a 5-star Anakin. But he's Plo Koon, is that? Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna do this. This might end up being desperately painful quite quickly. But we're gonna use my own Ahsoka, my own Anakin, my own Houndstooth, because everyone uses the Houndstooth. I'm gonna use these two guys, and then who's the? Come on, there we go. And who's the 5th gonna be? We'll use Han and Chewie. Okay, so my fleet, in principle, my fleet should win easily. In reality, my fleet is probably going to struggle badly because it's me using it, and also because the Negotiator is hard. I hate these new ships that I haven't got yet. I haven't got the Negotiator. I haven't got Malevolence because I've been using my tokens to get other things. I've been like a gear and like Darth Malak shards and like General Anakin Skywalker shards as well. Really? 5s? Really? What does that one do again? Can't be defeated, gain stealth and protection for 2 turns and recover health when reduced to 0. Okay. We'll do that. And I can just get lost. We've got to get rid of 5s quite quickly. That's one of the biggest things on this, is that 5s is going to be the tank. Okay, so I just got rid of his unending loyalty. Oh, we just gave it back to him. You know, sometimes, okay, it's going to kill my Anakin, and that's going to make me cry. It's like, why aren't they targeting Ahsoka? You know, she's right there. Oh, yeah, no, you hit it this time. You hit it this time after the other one is almost dead. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, look at this. Critical hit immunity. Oh, go for him. Okay, let's work through this guy at least if we can. It means we can clean up the second time. We'll do that, because if I use the Phantom's cool ability is you can then summon a second. Don't you dare! Yeah, second reinforcement straight away. Okay, we'll do breach, and hopefully he gets his. Can I go back? Yeah. Okay. How to depress me on the internet? Should have done Plo Koon, because he does that. See, the problem now is I haven't got the DPS to win this fight quite easily, or at all, in fact, unless I get rid of somebody before the next fight. Because I'm going to have to send someone else in, right? So, oh, kill. Just freaking kill 5s. Would somebody... Oh no, would somebody actually kill Anakin? Is he... Okay, there we go. There we go. Go away. Right. Anakin. It's like all the gambit of emotions in one stream. Watching my team just throw matches away. No, this is where I lose matches, because that does so much damage. Okay, what have we got? So we can either send that guy in. Okay. Or I can heal all my team, is that right? Oh, target ally only. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do that to the Houndstooth. Yeah, so that even when the bombs went off, it didn't actually kill him. So that's fine. Come on, bro. It's like, just kill someone else. Oh dear, okay. Don't risk this. So basically, I can either use this. I've only got a minute left though. Damn it. Do this. This is ultimate, which means that they all instantaneously get their turn next. So it means I can run through. I need to just put an automatic almost at this point. How is he having turns all the time? That's not even how that ability works. Oh, good. Well, there we go. Fine. Doesn't matter any of those. So I'm pretty sure that ability doesn't work. I need to actually check that now, because I thought when you did that ability, you got 2 turns instantaneously. Where is it? Where's Akbar? Where are you? There you are. I thought when you used this ability here, you got 2 turns straight off. Gain again 100% meter for 1 turn, which cannot be displayed. After the ship uses their helmet, they countdown to reset. Yeah, exactly. They get 2 turns on 2 turns straight away. How did I not get a second turn at 100% straight away there? I feel like the game just cheated me in some way. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to say if I lose this, the game clearly cheated me. Yeah, basically, I was robbed or something. Or not really. Okay, we're gonna trust. I'm gonna use this, and we're gonna go for use fives. This is gonna go badly. Yeah, I pretty much blame the tools. It's my number one way forwards for this kind of thing, right? We're going to save the dark side chips actually, just in case we need to send in a third squad, which we'll also probably lose. But we'll save the dark side ones just to. I am sure that's not how that ability works. I feel robbed right now. Um, Completely robbed. Find over Coruscant at least, which would make no sense. Mace Windu fighting Obi-Wan Kenobi. Why not? It's like, kill him. Somebody kill somebody. What does this one do? I don't even know what these guys' abilities do right now. Target ally against 50% turn rate and recover. Okay, that's actually quite cool. We'll do that to him. Except for some reason, fives is just being a pain in the butt. Okay, we'll do that. Give him the critical enemy and the taunt, and then we'll do that. I feel like I'm wearing him down, but I feel like only so much. My fives hits like the most ridiculously painful attack. It's like, no, you can do this. No. Oh, and of course he's taunting now, isn't he? That's it. That happened last time as well. Okay, what do these guys even do? No. No. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to work out which of these terrible ships that I've sent in for this fight will be less terrible than the other terrible ships that I've also sent in. Okay, well, let's just get rid of this. Oh, he's lost his taunt. Oh yeah, we got him with an AoE though. That's fine. I was just like, what's happened? He's lost his taunt. The game is continually trying to just screw me over here now. It's like, don't you dare, game. Don't you dare keep doing that to me. Quite frankly. He should lose his taunt now. Okay, he hasn't. Excellent. We'll do that anyway. Oh, no, that's the self one. Okay. Let's just get rid of... yeah, we'll do that. like I said, I don't even know. I'm just sending in really random teams now. What's that one do? Spell the boss on target enemy. No, we'll need that later. That'll do. Did so little damage. You know, computers aren't sentient. Or at least I don't think so. It's why my stream gets cut off because the computer's had enough of me. But maybe not. Come on, we take our fives. Come on. I really need to level my fives to be like this kind of guy. Because fives can be incredibly strong. Mine's just not. Oh, of course he gave him an end of loyalty. Okay, we're going to work on somebody else then for a minute. Because I need that bonus protection health to go before I even bother. What does this one do again? Yeah, we're going to do that, obviously. I'm going to run out of time here at this rate. Again. Well, actually, no, last time I didn't run out of time. I just got killed last time, so I guess that's probably fair. Where's the... Okay, now we can target fives if I can get rid of his. Okay, the resistance chip went fine. Whatever, don't care. Yeah, world's worst chip just got destroyed. No problem. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Biggs. Must have attacked the second Death Star. Oh, first Death Star. First Death Star, not second Death Star. Biggs died in the first Death Star attack. He was shooting what is it, gun darks off of? Oh, I can't remember the quote from episode 4 where Anakin's like, I can hit a Minoc off, not a Minoc, I can hit like a whatever it is off like 1,000 feet away or whatever it is without using a target. That's Biggs. Oh, great. Just, the Negotiator is just annoying. I just need to get through this guy because that means my dark side ships that I've got left will be able. There we go. Okay, good. Now the only one I really want to do damage to is her if I can. I've got a minute left because I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to have time to actually win this, and I might even lose this from here because I seem to have that knack right now. But she is the other one I want to get rid of. because she does a lot of damage. Come on, come on, what? I love how my clone sergeant is just sitting there going full health protection. No one seems to be hitting him. He's flying through the field as if there's not a problem in the world. Just full health. What? Oh, no, it's finally someone hit him. Just like, actually, I might just do that because I need the computer to go faster than me right now. Just do damage, just hurt people enough so that my last ships can take this out, hopefully. Because I think these are his last 3 ships. Oh god, that's perfect. Literally, that it could not have been much more perfect. So he just did his ability unending loyalty with 2 seconds to go, which means he can't do it this time. So my last ship, which is one ship, with my last decent ships, which are these ones, just have to take down these last people. And then my number 1 goal for doing this is to win all my matches, even if I to clear all the arena, all the areas. The second thing to do is to have fun while doing it. And the third thing ideally is to win them all first time and win everything. But just clearing them is good in the first place. Okay, so he's having all his turns first because he's got 10 meter. It's fine. Now it's my guy. Okay, how much damage does he do? If the tie is there. Okay, we'll just do basic then. Oh, it's going to take that out. That should seriously not one ability block. Okay, what does that do? Also, buffs on target. We got 70%. What is that one? I've never used this ship before. It was all time meter, then all eyes gain 40% meter. No. Target enemy gets advantage for 2 turns. Okay, yeah, we'll do that because we'll give it to him. We see this instantaneously to do that. Then we'll do that, which is the AoE from Thrawn, which means she's almost dead. Yeah, to take another ship, that's fine. He says hopefully, before they just blow him away again. Come on, Boba. Ah, good. Okay. So we can send in someone else. I'll try what character. Yeah, that one. We'll send in the IG 2000, is it? How what the ship's called? Yeah, because it got breach. Breach, I think it's 30% extra damage per Kylo Ren just died. Sad. Just like trying to get through these guys. I just don't have the. For some reason, I just don't have the damage right now. Oh, he used an loyalty again. Wait, that's good because that does damage. Yep, there we go. That does damage to them. That got rid of all the unending ones in one go. But then we lost Boba Fett at the same time. So we're not going to be able to clear them yet because we lost and I've got no ships left. Wow, that was like such a depressing moment. Okay, so there we go. I got no ships left. Yeah, no ships. I've got loads of ships actually. I've got no commanders left. Wow, that's sad. Okay, well, it's like I ended on a depressing note. Here we go. It's like wow. And I drink an hour. Okay. Wow, this is also much longer than I thought it was going to be. Mostly because I kept dying. But oh dear. Okay, well, hopefully my defense can hold up to him. So he's got a few teams left. He's got Darth Revan's team, but he's only got Darth Revan good, not the rest of the team good. And he's got Mandalorian, he's got Luke, and he used Luke on defense. He's got Jedi Knight Revan. But see, if he can't beat Padme with his Darth Revan combination, then he's screwed, and he can't get through my defense. That's basically what it'll boil down to. If he can't beat them, then he's dead. But well, we might be aiming for second place, unfortunately, which would be sad. Sad for me, that's for sure. Wow, I just wish I had one more. I just couldn't get the damage at the end. I just no not enough DPS because the thing is, she regenerates protection. He regenerates protection. He regenerates. So it's not that they didn't do a lot of damage. I did kill me in the end, but they didn't do a lot. Not the damage that was really the problem. It was the fact that they just kept healing back up again. Okay, well, anyway, that's a wrap for Sunday, I guess. So thank you for people hanging out and talking a little bit. And I guess I would say is that for this, I'll see you guys again on Wednesday, once we have that day off. And maybe I might start doing something else in the meantime to fill my time a little bit more excitingly with streaming and see if anybody actually wants to watch or hang out and so on. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys all in the future.